Took a day off. It was Mother's Day. We were back. Um, I wanted to do more of a day of, but to be completely honest, today has not been my day. I woke up. I was at Meredith's house. I locked my keys in her house. She had to come let me in so I could get my keys. I had a physical scheduled for the morning, and that did not work very well. So I finished all my paperwork. Everything's taken care of. It's now almost 3. I wanted to work out about 4 hours ago, but it is what it is. And I'm trying to have patience with myself. I've done a lot of stupid things today. And yeah, some days are like that. It's frustrating. But what are you going to do? I still have to get a workout in. I still have to lead tonight at the training center, help out. And it is what it is. Nobody cares about your day, right? And I don't mean that in like like pitiful way. I mean, when you have responsibilities um, and you have pressures in life, they don't care. They don't care about your days, and I live for that. And I have to remind myself these days that when I am at a high level, nobody cares. You have to be professional, and you have to be on your A game, and you have to be willing to move past that stuff to perform, deliver, and be worthy of an investment. And that's what I plan on doing today. So we're back. I've only gotten 2 meals in today, but again, having patience with myself. I got chest and buys on the docket. I'm ready to just kind of tune out and go, so I'm probably not going to film a lot, but I will check in with you before training. And this is one of those days where the workout is much needed. But we'll chat on the way to training. Okay, workout done. I actually feel better. Um, I wasn't as strong as I would like to be today, but it is what it is. Got some chest and buys done. I'm at the training center right now, just pulled in. I grabbed some Yogi's Grill because I am behind on my food, and their large spicy chicken teriyaki bowl is just what I need to, one, have a good night, and two, uh, catch up on my food. So today is going to be a more relaxed day at training. I'm just going to help um, some of these guys and gals game plan what they want to accomplish Saturday, and going after their opponents, what they can do, what ideas they have, obviously without telling their opponents what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. I think today's more of a just survive day and get through it, which kind of sucks. But you know what? I went to the gym. I got my paperwork turned in. I didn't do as much as I would like to do, but I was still productive somewhat. And I don't like putting my value on how productive I am, but I feel like if you are going to chase something as big as this, then you kind of have to an extent. So that's what I did. And I can feel the wicks start to burn out, and I have to get ahead of that and start figuring out how I'm going to sustain the workload that I am right now and adjust some things and prioritize some things in order to get it all done. It's like I said, pressure is a privilege. So it's not about feeling sorry for myself. It's about, okay, I can feel where my mind's going and my body. How can I get ahead of that and adjust so that way I can stay on track and keep moving forward? So there's that. Hopefully, I'll check in with you at training. If not, then on the way home. And this may be a short vlog, but that's okay because the point of these isn't to fill time, it is to document this journey that I'm on. And so far, I'm pretty proud of it. Awesome. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, Wrapping up for the night. Wrestling training was cool. A very, very low key day. Max is still not here. He's the Monday trainer. I texted him to check in on him. He's just, busy with life and responsibilities. So I'm glad everything's okay. Um, yeah, today's just a rough one. Like, it's just started on a bad note, never quite recovered, but it is what it is. I was able to enjoy some time doing what I love with wrestling. I oop, I got to talk to some people about their matches on Saturday, and I got to get my creative side of my brain firing a little bit. There's nothing, and this is kind of what I mean. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, like I was made for this," or "Oh, this is my escape," and I don't know if they know what that means, because sometimes people say like, "Oh, this is my escape," and they're like not like they're more stressed out about it than anything. Um, to me, an escape is something you can get lost in doing, and improving with it. So an escape, like some people, you can, anything can be an escape if you just turn your brain off, right? That's how I feel. I think like video games, great escape. If you could just turn your brain off. A show, I love watching shows. I just turn my brain off and watch. Like those are all escapes to me as well. But the difference with wrestling and why that's truly an escape is because I get lost in the effort of getting better. So what I mean by that is I don't have to just go, "Oh yeah, I was made for this," because I don't have to think about it when I'm in it. No, you should be thinking about it. An escape that you can still think about and it brings you joy and gets rid of all the other things, and like the stress of wrestling is so high, yet it doesn't affect my life quality. Like, if anything, the more stress I have in wrestling, the more successful I am, so the higher the quality of my life. You know what I mean? Like the higher my fulfillment. Um, that truly is an escape to me. I think sometimes that gets lost on people. Like, um, I want to be really good at this, and the process of improving and getting better, that is what brings me fulfillment and allows me to forget everything else that's going on outside of those walls of that garage in Mesa. Like, that truly is what it is, like the process of getting better. Nothing matters except getting better at the thing that I love. And a lot of people I find are just like, "Oh yeah, nothing matters when I get in that ring." It's like, no, no, no. Plenty matter. It's just if you want to put the effort in to get better at it. And I hope that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, but I just think that gets thrown around so much. But anything can be escaped with no effort put into it. But if you can add stress upon stress, or stressor upon stressor, and continuously demand more of yourself while escaping and being less overall stressed because of it, I think that is what truly constitutes or creates an escape. And that's what wrestling is for me, like a terrible day, just not mine, and not my day to day, and that's okay. Those days happen. But the fact that I was able to go there and kind of like, oh, okay, let's think this through. Like, I had a problem presented to me, and it didn't add on to my day. It actually made my day easier. It was, hey, we're running into this. We need help with it. And the process of figuring that out, as hard as it was, made me a happier person at the end of it. And that to me is what an escape is. So yeah, a little bit of a rant, but that's how I feel. I get really upset when I hear people like enjoying wrestling can be an escape for anyone, absolutely. But to do it and call it an escape when you're not adding any value to the craft, to me is kind of selfish. I would never say like, "Oh, music is my escape." Because if I were to make music, I would be terrible, and I wouldn't be driven to be getting better. I can get lost in it. It can be, I guess, an escape too, but there's a difference. I wonder what escape, what synonym I could use for wrestling. Like the process of putting in a lot of work and dealing with a lot of stresses that actually improve your happiness and fulfillment in life, as opposed to just, turning off your brain for a bit and enjoying something. But yeah, maybe that doesn't fly. I don't know. My head hurts. I and one of those days I'm just trying to get through. So I hope that those thoughts help. Um, Tomorrow we are back. We have early day tomorrow at work. I believe it's all body cases. And then from there, we go to the gym. And then we go to training where I have to be on my A game because we are back to beginners and intermediates. So a lot of bodies in that garage and a lot of work to be done. So I'm excited. It should be a good day. Um, Today I am a percent better, but I started off 20% worse. So we are on the way back to feeling normal again and being better. But yeah, I'm very appreciative for this time that I have at the school and with this vlog. It definitely helps me keep perspective in my life. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you tomorrow, bright and early.